I took leaked photos/videos of an OnlyFans girl, pretended to be her, and made a lot of money. TLDR at the end. So as the title states, I took photos/videos of a random girl and sold them. A little bit of context, I was really curious just how easy it is for girls to make money nowadays by doing this. I decided that I wanted to experiment with this concept of selling my body online. All I had to do was Google OnlyFans leak and I was in business. And oh boy, let me tell you, this was quite the experience. My primary method of sales was a website called kickfriender.com. You post your Kick username and kind of just put yourself on there to be messaged by random users. Kick was also the only way I sold these photos. Over the course of 1 week was how long I wanted to experiment with this. It was quite interesting really, and I learned a lot from the experience. The first day I found out that only about 10% of the people that message these females will actually buy. The other 90% of guys are always asking for free shit or turn away as soon as you mention you're a seller. As I keep posting ads for my fake Kick profile, the messages keep rolling in. And at last I found my first customer. I coerced him into some sexy conversation and whatnot. Bam, 2 minutes later I've made $30 for doing absolutely nothing. I was bewildered, if I'm going to be honest. The fact that I made money that easily with no effort was insane. As the week progressed I kept making more and more money. I will not disclose how much I made as to not encourage others. I made good relations with all my regulars. There was over 100 photos and over 30 videos saved on my phone to send to these guys. And honestly, I don't see the appeal personally, but the most money I made was selling her feet pics/videos. Saw a lot of dicks that I wish I hadn't, but I was determined to make that money. Here's the part as to why I'm confessing though. I took a lot of fucking money from these strangers who had no idea they were being catfished. It makes me realize just how lonely and desperate for attention some of these people are. A simple hello, good night, and how's your day going was enough to keep a lot of these guys buying. I couldn't really deal with the guilt that I was leading these guys on. A lot of them asked for the girlfriend experience. My excuse was that I was traveling in another country to visit family. All these guys were more than happy to just chat with me and keep buying the content. I've learned that the women who are into this kind of business are the definition of evil. They form these bonds and give these guys hopes of a relationship. That's just how it is, that's how they keep them coming. If a guy just wanted to get off, he'd just watch porn. These guys that buy from these girls are seeking a relationship. They return every day, buy content, and these girls will gladly engage in conversation assuming that they've been paid. There are about 50 guys on my fake Kick probably wondering where I went out of the blue. Yesterday I was sent an X amount of money through Cash App. It was one of my customers trying to get a hold of me on Cash App. He literally sent me money just to try and talk to me, like holy shit. I had to delete Kick and block all those guys on Cash App. The sad part is these guys are going to go on and find the next girl or guy like me, and keep paying them. These people can't get a grasp of how to get a real relationship, and it's saddening. In hindsight, I honestly wish I had at least refunded all the money through Cash App to these guys, but it was a lot, and it would be a lot of work tracking what came from where. Besides, had I done that, there probably wouldn't be a confession. I know this might be very interesting for some of you, so please, if there's any details you'd like to know about, ask away. I'll gladly answer any questions. TLDR, pretended to be a girl and sell nudes of a leaked OnlyFans. Made a shit ton of money but ended up feeling bad for the Sims and stopped.